Okay, a couple of examples. I've kept them not overly complex because we don't have too much time here, but I'll explain something about this because it is a little bit of a contentious one. I actually have to write an email later to this effect. This is tile and pedestals used to achieve a flush transition. And I know it's not exactly flush, but bear with me here, just pretend. So in 4654, we have effectively two options for our external waterproofing. At this location here, where you transition between internal and external space, you have to either have an upturn of waterproofing based on wind speed. It's normally about 70 millimeters, give or take, depending on how big the wind speed is, measured from, and this clause says this very specifically, I haven't put it up here, but it says upturn height measured from the external finished floor level. Finished floor level is here, right? It's the finish, it's the surface you walk on, no matter how you look at it. We know where a finished floor level is. And this is the argument I have with a lot of people. Wishful thinking is, oh no, but because water runs down here, this is our finished floor level. Sorry, it's not. 4654 was written 11 years ago. Tiles and pedestals was not widespread, and unfortunately, the committee members didn't think about that. They probably would have written in at the level of primary drainage or something, but they didn't. They wrote finished floor level, so your options are get an upturn or put a strip drain here. We're not doing either of those things. Not compliant with GTS, simple. What are we doing instead? Well, the idea is, and we're focusing very much on the door here, this is a water shedding diagram, theoretical modeling, it's one method of justifying how things work. Instead, we're counting on the gap between these pavers to shed and drain water, right? And a lot of people say, and fairly so, I love this design, I'm not saying it's a performance solution because I think it's bad, but it can go wrong, right? What if we did this and we had zero gap between each of these? They butted them up against each other. Now you have no drainage, right? So what's the right amount of drainage? Is 1 millimeter enough? 2 millimeters? 3 millimeters? 4? You go up and you start getting the area of maybe this will work. How do you actually know? Performance solution, right? We're saying that we're not putting a strip drain here. Our tiles and pedestals are going to do the drainage. We'll check how much hydraulic capacity there is between those tiles and pedestals, and we justify it that way. There's a few other things to consider about this, but that's effectively it. Really simple performance solution. You're trading one thing with another that's going to perform equivalently.